Greetings, this is This and I Am Me, and hopefully this puzzle doesn't take me too long today because I already put a lot of time into it last episode, but I'm not sure. So they left me exactly where I was with this stuff filled in. I don't know why I have that filled in, but okay, if I look up here, if you fill this in, then you need 3 filled in. So it would be like that. If you don't fill it in, then you need 3 not filled in, so it'd be like that. Okay, so this can be either all not filled in or all filled in. One or the other. But so if these are filled in and that is filled in, the flower's still fine, but this is not. So basically I found another point, another like choke point of has to be different. So like we could have these all not filled in, but this would have to be filled in. These 2 pieces cannot connect. That's too many. So, okay, yes. It's another point of differentiation. And so if these are all filled in, and that's all filled in, then 1, 2, 3, 4, or 1, 2, 3, 4. At least these 3 have to be the same. Yeah, and if these are not filled in, would the same thing still apply? Then that one has to be. But if those ones can't be, then this needs to get the other ones from somewhere, and it can't go like that. Okay. Okay, yeah. But we could be doing this. Because it doesn't matter if this is here or not. Interesting. Okay, it's something to note. But I feel like, so this piece is a wild card, but I feel like these 3 are kind of locked in. Are they not? Kind of locked in as being the same. So we would want to do that there. Yeah, because isn't this one locked in as not being filled in? Because I can't fill that one in if that has to be filled in. Because then there's 3 below and you can't do 3 below here. So this one's locked in as being unfilled in. And it kind of has to connect up with that one. I feel like that's accurate. But we don't know if the last one would come over this way. It can't. Because if we put one there, like to be part of this section, which I'm pretty sure I know has to be unfilled in. Yeah, I feel like I'm logicking everything right. This makes sense. But yeah, so if we do this, I can't block this piece off. So I don't think it can go that way. I think we have to block there. And that's the 4. So we have 4 dots like that. Which means this one is like that, and it has to be blocked in like that. I don't know, I feel like that's a bold claim. I do. But I just feel like if we were not fill these ones in, then this one has to be filled in. And if this one has to be filled in, then at least that one does as well. And we can't do either of these because it will connect up with all that and be bigger than 4. So I think maybe that's like I don't know, it feels like a key logic piece that maybe I didn't have last time. So that means this one is, it could be 3 or 2 or 1. Like I could put pieces here or not, it doesn't really matter. It's 3 or 2 or 1 in any direction. So we could go 3 up that way, or we could go 3 over that way. Or we can't go 3 down, because if this is filled in, then this has to not be. But I don't know if we actually want to do that yet. So undo that one. Now we work with this down here, with this flower. So as far as I know, okay, this flower would be 3 and 3 like that. If it's not filled in, there's nothing you can do. If I have to keep those other pieces. So I think we do all of those. Okay. Going off of that, if this is black, If I wanted to fill it in, there's too many. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. There are 6. But it wouldn't be too many if we could combine it with that one. But that will only get us to 7. Which, just me filling it in, is 7. So I don't think we connect it. And I don't think it gets filled in. I think it stays unfilled in. Okay. Which means it's looking more so like this one is probably going to be filled in. It'll be 1, 2, 3, and then one other one, maybe? But we could do unfilled in if it goes like up this direction and these two are separated like that. So I can't rule that out. Okay. Now for this one, in order to make that one happy, you have to fill it in and then have one filled in. But also I could not fill it in and have one not filled in. They're fine with that as well. So I don't really know which is true as of yet. This one, however, is like these other two. It's going to have to either have all 3 filled in or all 3 not filled in. And seeing as with this one, we either want these 2 to be empty, like that, or we want 2 to be filled in, but one of them is already locked in to be right there. If this were to be, sorry, which is the way okay, yeah. So if it's not filled in here, we need 2 orange filled in. One has to be here. One has to be here. And so these are my other 2 spaces where one should be and one shouldn't be. But according to this flower, these 2 have to be the same because they're either all going to be filled in or all not going to be filled in. So I think that means we do this for that flower, which means we do nothing for that flower, which means we fill this in and not those for that flower. Okay. Now, if this, and this can't be filled in, then that's already 4. So we definitely have to block that off. But I might not need to block this off because if I do that, then the 3 and the 4 are connected and we're fine. But also we could block it off. So that spot is a wild card. I don't know about it yet. So this one, we still don't know if it goes this way or if it goes up that way. Oh, well, it has to go up because it can't be filled in. And this one can't be filled in. So we have at least that. Which means at least that. Okay. Whether we include that other one or not, I think we need to not include it. No, we need to... I don't know. I have to make this weird shape up here. But we have a lot of space, so hopefully we'll just be able to make it. This needs to have 4. Oh. Well, that's not going to work out for me. My whole plan is falling apart. Because if this is combined with this line, how do I do 4? It can only hold 3. Man, I really thought I had followed all of the necessary rules and gotten to a point that made sense. So if this is not going to be filled in, so you'd have to fill that in. But in order to fill that in, I can't. We have to not fill it in. But I don't know how to get a 4th piece in this shape. Because it has to match with this shape. Up here. This one can't be changed. So that couldn't be the 4th spot. This one has to be like that. So it can't be that spot. Like, you know, if we open this up to somewhere else. No. It's not gonna work. Oh no. This is bad, bad, bad. It really seemed like it was going so well. Like we could close that there. We could do that there. That makes almost everything happy. And then to make this shape, you could just close off there and there. And there. And there and there. Yeah. That makes everything great. I could even do that. And then really the absolute only thing that's wrong is that piece right there. Okay. Well, I did something wrong somewhere. I'm gonna come back to that one. Let's do this one first. So, okay. Easy starting point. It's filled in. So you do all 4 filled in. We need to make this cross shape with this one being one of the things at the edges. So you could go... I mean, don't you just have to do this way? There's no other way it can go. Yeah, no other way will fit because it's at the edge of the page. Okay. But that's weird because this is... What the heck am I supposed to do about that thing? Have I fallen to the delusions? Oh, it doesn't have to be just this shape. Okay. So we can do more. Like that. And then we can add those here. It doesn't, no, it does have to be in a specific spot. It has to be there and there. Okay. Sure. And so then the white diamonds are connected. Cool. Let's close that black off there. And like put it down. Sure. Let's do that. To keep our other shape nice and simple. And then we're doing that. And then we're doing that. Okay. That's good for a lot of things. The blue lines, however, are struggling a bit here. But if I do that and that and that, then the blue lines are fine. But then I would have to add more to this shape up and over, which we can't do. Oh. So you actually can't do that one. Which is weird. So if this is the yellow line... Okay. You know what I'm saying? I want to start fresh here. I want to start fresh. Get rid of all of this. Okay, so if I'm looking at this guy, it's filled in. So these have to be filled in. That's absolutely 100% true, right? Yeah, that's 100% true. Okay. And so if they are that way, then this also has to be that shape. It doesn't have to be filled in. It could be not filled in. I suppose it could be not filled in, but for the sake of everything, let's just fill it in for now. This is the absolute only way that that shape will fit. Correct? Because if this is any other, like, you know, right now it's the north one here, and it's the east one here. So if this is the north one, then you'd have to be able to go down and over, which we can't fit it. if this were the west one, we'd have to build it this direction, which we can't. And if it was the south one, we'd have to build a piece here, which we can't. So it has to be like this, okay? Has to be like that. Doesn't have to be filled in, but let's keep that in mind. Okay. Now, in order for this thing not to be trapped here and be able to connect up with something, technically it could connect up with that there. And then this one could connect up with that. But I feel like that would be an awfully difficult shape to make. So I don't think that that's the case. I think these two connect up together. We should probably do that. Now, if we do that, this and this, we have to match. One thing goes down there, one thing goes up here. Okay, that's where we were as of last time. But now, there's new pieces of information to be considering here. Namely, this black line. If it were connected to this piece, it would need things above. It cannot have things above for this one. So it has to be not filled in. Okay. Similarly, this blue line cannot be filled in because if it were included, it would have to have 2 rows of stuff below. This cannot have 2 rows of stuff below. My game just minimized on its own for some reason. I have no clue why. But anyway, this cannot have two things below, so this can't have 2 things below. I mean, you get what I'm saying. So this has to not be filled in as well. And if this is not filled in and this is not filled in, they cannot touch. No, they can, but these ones can't touch. So they can't touch. Therefore, you have to put a piece there. Okay. Now, the way that these flowers work when one of the sides is missing, if this has 2 filled in or 2 not filled in, they have to be the ones being shown. So like that makes sense. That doesn't make sense. Because this is not filled in, so you want 2 not filled in. So if you want 2 filled in, you have to fill that in. Okay. But for now, we don't really have any further information on that. Except that, well, this can only go 1 over, so that means we definitely can't do anything there. I mean, it depends on whether I'm filling this in or not. Because this, if that's filled in, then that wouldn't be. Okay, so I don't actually know that part yet. This needs to connect up with either that or this. Now, in order for this to connect up to that, there's no way I would be able to get this to match that same shape. We don't have the room. Oh, also, there can be nothing like here, because there can be nothing there. But once again, I don't know if we're filling this in or not. But yeah, so I'm pretty sure this is going to have to match up with this one. So in some configuration, this will be brought down like that. And we don't want this to connect up. So I guess this one is also going to be, you know, not filled in. Maybe something like that. Okay. And then we would want to block off these pieces. And I'd love to block that off. But if I do that, then this guy hasn't got much place to go. So I guess we're probably going to just leave that one on its own there, maybe. And now we've changed this shape, so we'll change it there as well. But now here's where it gets real tricky. Here's where it gets real tricky. Because I feel like in order to lock this in, I have to put pieces here. Because we can't have anything there, right? But if I put pieces here, they don't fit. So we can't put that there. Which means I can't put that there. Which complicates things. Because I feel like this should be not included. How do we get these two to be separate? I don't know. Okay, for now, let me undo some of these things that I've done. Undo some of these things. Okay. So yeah, I feel like that can't be connected to this because we can't make that shape. Yeah, all of that still stands, correct? I think so. But if I look at this shape a little more, and this shape here, yeah. You can't have anything below here. So we can block that off. And you also can't have anything on this side. So we can block that off. Okay. Are there any other, like, things that I absolutely do or don't want in that regard? Well, we've deemed that this cannot be connected. So I guess that would mean that you have to have it like that there. And also this one. So that would be that one, I believe. So then this has to be not filled in. Yeah, I think that kind of makes that way. Okay. Now, if I fill this in, that's okay. Except the only direction we can go is this way. And I can't go that direction with this. Right? So that means this has to not be filled in. Which would make that filled in. And that filled in. And this not. And that, yes. Okay. And we'd have to go there. So now this is like do. We can't do all that. We can go as far as we could do that. Do. No. We do that. Okay. Which would mean this could be like that. Do. Oh wait, no. We can't go that far. Oops. If we fill it in. Aha. Okay, see this? Do. And then do. Okay, but this one, oh, that's they like it that way. So we have to do that. Okay, good. This is working. Now this one probably is going to be filled in up here and not filled in down there. So for now, let's just do this. It goes do. We still want to try and connect it up there, right? So do. Cool. Except I can't do that one. Or like that has to be included. Do 3. That one and that one. And that one. Uh-oh. No. Let's do that. That flower's good, right? Okay, the flower's good. Let's do that. Cut that one off there, which would mean I add one here, which would mean, whoops, we add one there. And I think I want to add one there, which means we want to add one there. I can't add one there. Or one on the other side. What was I thinking? We can't add these here and here. Uh-oh. Oops. Oh no. Okay, this is not good. Can I do one here? No, because I can't do it there. No. Guys, this is not good. So far, it's the black and white lines and that flower that are upset with me. Which is understandable. If we were to do that, like, there's so little that I can change in this area, right? So right now those two shapes match, these two shapes, the two orange shapes, like orange lines. So if I added one like here, for example, I could add one down there. But I can't add one here to there. I mean, we don't need to anyway. Like, all of this space is sort of like... Well, we could go lower. Okay. We could go lower. I bring this down. Yeah, I bring it down like that. Then they can still get through. And then we mark it off to match that way. And then this one is just going to be smaller. Okay. That's fine. Now the shapes are at least marked off a little bit more. And then if I go... I really want to put one here, but I can't, because I can't change that there. So, in what world is this going to make sense? It's still not going to make sense. So, we do that, which means I do that? But that makes it even more impossible to make anything that makes sense. Okay, what if I don't do this one? So we do that one, and we do that one. Okay. Oh, wait, no, you're not happy with me? Oh, right, because it made me connect up with this. Yeah, so we have to keep that blank. Otherwise, it'll connect up with all that stuff. Okay. There's like a couple different configurations that I can do the blue line in, but none of them are really making anything that much better. Down, down, over, over, down, 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 over, over, down. I can't even cleanly do the rest of, like, so this, it goes down, over, but like this one that's here and that one there. Oh wait, I've done a lot of weird things here. Okay, so they match, those two things match right now, but how do I get... It makes no sense. It makes no sense. No, maybe it does. We put that there. We put that there. Okay. So, do. Right? Do. Yeah, no, because the white, I'm never going to be able to make that shape. Right? I don't think I can make that shape. I hate both of these puzzles. I hate both of them. They're terrible. Should we leave and come back and do them a separate time? Will I be able to do them any better at a different time? I don't see why I would. This one, it's literally just this. I think the problem with this one is just simply that these two things shouldn't be connected. Because if they are, then I have to be able to have space for 4 over here. And I don't see any way for me to have 4 over here. Unless, like, I can get that one, but then I still have to get one more. If I get one more, then I have to flip everything. Because otherwise it'll be connected to too big of a shape. So, like, we could do that, and then that, but then you gotta do that, and then that's ruined, and then the other stuff, you know, it's too much. So, I think this has to be opposite, even though that goes against all of my calculations. That has to be opposite somehow. And if it's opposite, then we can't go this way because it will automatically connect down there. And that's not gonna work. We're not gonna be able to make that shape. Oh God, I'm not gonna be able to make that shape anyway, am I? I think it needs to not go that direction. But if it goes any direction, it doesn't fit. I feel like this can literally only be a 1, a 2, or a 3. A 1, a 2, or a 3. So maybe we make it a 1. Okay, make it a 1. And so if that's all like that, let's undo all this. If that's like that, then all these are upset with me. Okay. But see, then that doesn't work for this one. Because this shape can't be bigger than 4. You see? Do you see my problem? I am going to go through all the steps again. Because it just... Okay? What I was doing has to make sense, right? Unless I'm forgetting a rule. Suppose there's a possibility that I'm forgetting a rule. So, orange. If it's not filled in, the only way to make it happy would be to not fill in all of them. We cannot do that. So instead, we fill it in and we fill them all in. Absolutely. Okay. Now, logically speaking, if we were to include this, or if we were to fill this piece in, then that means this shape down here has to be able to be 4 down. That cannot happen. So this cannot be filled in because we cannot connect it. Okay. Now, this flower up here, your choices are to fill in all 4 of these spots. That's acceptable. Or to not fill in any of those spots. That's also acceptable. This is already not being filled in. If I were to not fill these in as well, then if I want this to have 4, I can't do that. That's for sure. It's certainly not close enough to either of these to fill in. This is already 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. And all of the dots is only 11. So, yeah, you can't do that. Okay? You definitely cannot make 4 if this is filled in. I mean, if this is all not filled in, and that's not filled in. If we want to also not fill that in, we've got way more than 4. So, it doesn't work if you want to fill that in, and it doesn't work if you want to keep it not filled in. So, therefore, these ones have to be filled in. Now, knowing this information, this one we're choosing to fill in or not fill in. Okay? If we chose to fill this in, now it's connecting up with this group up here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That's too many. And we certainly can't connect to either of these. They're too far away. So, you can't fill it in. Now, if you don't fill that in, and that's not filled in, and the only place this has to go is there, then we're either going 1, 2, 3, 4, or we're going 1, 2, 3, 4. Right? Now, if I go here, I also can't fill that one in. So that would be a minimum of 5 not filled in, which I don't think we can make it to these ones over here. So I think you can't put it that way. You have to block that off, and you have these 4 in here. Okay? I feel like that's all very set in stone. Now, if we take a look at this down here, we know what shape it needs to be. It needs to be exactly that. If I want to do that with filled in pieces, oh look, now there's a whole bunch of extra crap up here that we don't need. Because I can't fit that in, I can't fit it there. So you have to not fill this in, okay? And we know that's the exact shape, which means you have to block the sides. Okay, I've made that exact shape. Okay? Okay. Now, because these two are filled in, this is not going to be happy any other way except for this. See, I tried all the other options. The only way is you have to do all that. Okay. Now, I feel like I already talked through this part. I feel like I made it make sense. But maybe we go again. Maybe I try here, 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 here. And somehow we get this to make sense. There, no, there, no, there, and there. Yes. Here, unhappy. There, still unhappy. It's not going to work. It's not going to work unless I do that. Da, 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 da. But if I do that, then we have reached a fundamental crisis. Because now this needs to somehow be touching that, because it also can't be filled in. So this shape needs to have 4 pieces, but also match this, which is impossible. So that's the point with which I give up and cry. I don't understand where my logic isn't holding. Am I missing something huge? You really can't. You can't reach these all the way over there. You can't. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. You can't reach. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Even going, I feel like, okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Yeah, no. The minimum, it seems like the minimum that I could get would be 12 to get all 3 of the black dot spots to connect. 12. But 4 and 4 is 8 and 3 is 11. So this guy can't connect up with those ones. So the logic still stands. Unless we include these in some capacity? Maybe even just include that one. Okay. So now our shape is like this. So the shape is a minimum of 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. The shape is a minimum of 8. So if I'm going to be doing that one and that one, this is going to have to connect up as well. Okay. So that we can handle 8. Okay. Sure. So what am I doing here? How are we doing these flowers? Okay. Like that, I guess. Got it. Okay, so if this, so like from this thing, you need to be able to branch out and then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. A branch that goes out and then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. But then it needs to be able to go up and down. So not that way. So out, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and then up and down. I think that's probably the way. So we want to close that off and close that off. The 2 yellow line spots should be good. Yes, they are. Oh my god. Okay. And so then this, to make it match, you go do. So close that off and close that off and close that off. Yes! Guys, I've done it. Okay. Use that same brain power to make this one make sense. So. The black and white and teal all have to be separate. And let me tell you why. They all have to be separate because none of them are diagonal lines even. So in order for, like, the shape can't be rotated at all. So the black and the white would have to be in the exact same positioning, like, of each other within the field for both of them. And they're not. Like, I would have to be able to go do, and then that one's the white line. It's not. It's all the way down here. And with the blue, they're not in a similar positioning either. So black, white, and yellow all have to be, black, white, and blue all have to be in different spaces. We know that. Okay. We know that. Maybe it's helpful to start over here as well. So maybe I'm missing something fundamental again. If I look at the basics, the bare minimum of what we've got, that's like that. Maybe we do this one the other way. Right? Maybe that's the whole ticket. Okay? We're going to make a matching shape here, but with the purple glow for now. So, we know we want to include this and this, which ends up being made like that. Okay. Then we also know that this and this are going to be not included because none of these colors can go with these lines either, because once again, it's not in the same place. Not in the same space, like orientation-wise. And we know we don't want those to connect. To connect. So that's all like that, which means we have one space there and there. And there. To make everything match exactly. No, this one, it doesn't matter. It kind of has to be that way. If we do it that way, they don't like it. Yeah. So that would have to be like that. Okay. Sure. I'm fine with all of that. Now I know that on these sides, we can't have anything. So we're going to stand by that it needs to be that way. Okay, good. And I'm going to stand by the fact that I don't want these two to connect. So this could be filled in, and this could be filled in. Or this could not be filled in, and this could be filled in. But if this is not filled in, well, that could be filled in. Okay, I guess I don't have anything concrete right there. But so now the only place for this to go is down. And we have to connect it. So you're going to go down at least one. And if that's going down one, then we do that. Yes. And now we know we can't go on this side. So you have to block off that side. Good. And then this has to be staying like that. Which means that's going to have to be like that. Okay. Beautiful. This is so going to work. This is definitely going to work. Trust. Okay. So if the blue's like that, then at minimum we have a blue like this, but it could also be unfilled in. Okay. Which actually, if this is unfilled in and it has to connect here, then that means we're going to want that to be filled in, definitely. And it means we can't fill in there because they don't have it filled in. I mean, you get what I'm saying. And then the same on the other side to block that off. Okay. Sure. Sure. Now I just have to go down and over somehow. So if we go down, over, down, down. So this is where the black diamond is, here. We know that it cannot go any lower than that, so we'll block there. Okay. And we know that this cannot be because of that. And we know that this has to be and we know that this has to be because of that. Okay. But we don't know if we go up this way or if we go down this way to make the connection. I don't know that yet. So right now, this flower is fine. It would also be fine like that, though. It's fine either way. But to make this the same... Okay, like, can we go there? And there. You could. There's a lot we could still do. Okay. So... I don't want to start confusing myself. I'm going to want the black and white to be separate. Oh, and so we know with the black, you can't have one here because of that. And you can't have ones here or here because of that. Okay, or one there because of that. Right, okay, why didn't I do that before? And so this is all going to be like that. So that one can stay that way. Wait, why isn't the blue happy? Oh, sorry. Okay, the blue is happy, the flower's happy. Good. But if I block this here, then we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We can't do that. So don't block that one. Maybe block there instead. Okay. So to make that the same shape up here, we would do that one. And there would be a little extra piece right there. But then there has to be 2 extra pieces. Because this flower is already good to go. So we don't want to do that. We do want to block there. But I can't make that long of a thing down here. Let me just do that anyway. Let the flower be unhappy for a second. I can't do that. So that makes the white... No. Oops. That makes the white match. See? That white and that white. Okay. The flower's unhappy. The black line is unhappy. And the yellow line is unhappy. Do. Okay. Flower and the yellow line. Yellow line is unhappy because why? It has 4 here. It's 3 here, 2 here. Okay. So now, if we want to make this flower happy, we have to get rid of one of these. I can't get rid of this one though, because it'll connect the 2 shapes. So the only one I could get rid of would be that one. But I feel like there's a fundamental error as to why I can't, yeah. So then we'd have to include it up there, which isn't gonna work. That's crazy. It's literally so close to making sense once again. But it doesn't. It does not. Why can't I just put one there? And put one there? I hate this. Oh my god, I did it. I have 3 like this and 3 like this and then 1 up and 1 up. So I blocked that off, but so this is still okay? Oh, okay. I feel like I might have seen that before, but didn't think it was gonna work. I did it! I did all the big brain puzzles! I am big brain! I am big brain! Wow! And they don't care at all. I did all the puzzles in this section and nothing happened. Nothing happened at all. They don't care. Okay, well, guys, we have a few more. They're not in here. I'm just double checking, doing another lap around the whole place. There are no secret, like, doorway passages through any of this, right? Nope, nothing. Did that one, nothing. Did all those, nothing here, nothing there. Okay, so yes, that would be everything. Got all those ones? Okay, got all those ones. Everything in this extra sort of cave area. Now, we have a few places left. I could teleport, but I don't really know where I want to go just yet, or where I need to go. That's a dead end. So, obviously we have the big thing up in the main sort of area. Right? We've got that there. But we also have some stuff over somewhere over this way. Like, I was heading around over through all of this for some reason. I think I realized that it had opened up a pathway here for me. Just maybe kind of like a bit of a shortcut. I don't know. There's this whole situation, which I feel like I've done each of these, but I kind of feel like they are supposed to be rotated or something at some point. This stuff, I mean, they don't care, right? Undo it, redo it. Like, they don't care. But there's a door you can see over here. There's a door over there, and there's puzzles. And I think I get to it from here somewhere. Or maybe I get back from there? But I can't walk up that way. I don't know how to go there. We did these. Like, unless there's something that, like, moves something else and I haven't noticed it because I did it so long ago and I didn't know I was supposed to be watching for something that would, like, some of them operate things. Some of the puzzles or puzzle solutions, like, make an operation happen. But I'm not really seeing anything. But yeah, so I know I have, like, one wine cellar puzzle, I think. I have one tree puzzle at the reflection pool. I have one black and white puzzle, I believe. But there's a whole nother area over there. And I'm confused as to how to get to that. I think the waterfall area truly was just an extra secret area. Because there's no indication that you can even go in there unless you accidentally walk, like, up when you're behind the waterfall. Can I get behind that waterfall? Is there another puzzle behind this waterfall? Okay. Yeah, these two are still not lit up. That one and that one. Why is this? Oh, that must be the manor. Yeah, the manor's not done, and then that mining area isn't done. But if I already came down here and I did everything in there and I did that and I did those and I can't go here, I feel like it could be something with the solar panels. This is a dead end, but there's where the rest of the puzzles are. What do you do? How do you do? How do you do, my partner? I'm just not sure. Can the solar panels be, like, activated at any capacity? This one, see how it has, like, a glow on it? A line? That doesn't mean anything. I can't walk on any of them or anything. Some of them glow in interesting ways, but I feel like I can't do anything with them. Why can I come up here? Why does it look like they light up if I can't do anything with any of them? I don't know. Oh, I think I understand. So these platforms are here to show you that's the shape that you need, right? But because I am allowed to rotate these shapes in any way that I want, I can just instead make the shape over there and they will rotate it. Ah, okay. I understand. So, So we could do like this. Whoops. Huh? Isn't that the same shape? 1, 2, 3, 2. Why are you saying no? Don't tell me no. That's correct. Is it not? Oh, no, because the thing isn't in the same spot. Okay, so we have to do that. There we go. Okay. And then this one, I'm trying to see if I can like make more helpful bridges. Oh, but also, I mean, I need to finish the bridge that way. So this one is 3. And then it curves in on itself. So it's like that. Yes? Okay, there we go. Okay. And then lastly, this one is 3 on the bottom and then 2. 3 on the bottom and then 2. Ooh, so we can't fit that one right now. 3 on the bottom and then 2. 3 on the bottom and then, I mean, I could put it here. Like that. So that we can walk from there over to there. But what about down there? I mean, I guess I don't need to go down there, right? Oh no, that would be a separate path. Is there any way that I can connect everything up? I feel like there must be a better way. So undo that one. Put it back this way. Just for a second, because I want to move this one to being like that. Because that gets us all the way over there. And then if we could just flip this one around. Do I want to? Maybe we do 1, 2, 3, and then it curves in on itself. It wouldn't fit that way. You could go down though. Like that. Uh-huh. Okay, and so then just make this one fit the other ones. So with this one, it's like a up, up, and then with an extra. Okay, so it's like a L. Like a L. Extra one there. Like a L. Ooh, ooh. That's a good spot for it, right? Is that not the right thing? Oh, like that? Yes. Okay. And that connects up every path except for where I'm currently standing. But we come out this way, we go around here, and we go down through here. Wow, how unexpected. I didn't think I was going to figure that out today, right now. Oh, cool. Okay, so we have a few more line puzzles to do. I guess this is what we'll be working on next time. This is what we'll be working on next time, and you guys know how much I love these puzzles. The line ones are so great, so fun, such a wonderful, wonderful time for everybody involved. Okay, so I'm not even gonna, let's not even pretend to start that right now. We'll do these next time. So there's 3 right there. How do I get back? Okay. 3 right there. Maybe that activates something or not. I'm not sure. And then if we come up this way, we have 1 that will open up a door. Ooh, that one is more my style. A lift here that will bring us down, and we do that one. Wow, okay. So there's a lot of different things over here. Okay, so you have to open that door. You can't walk over there. Okay, yeah, a little bit of everything over here in this corner. Nice. Well, we will work on these next time. That was fun. I'm glad that I have direction for next episode, and it's not working on ones that I was stuck on for forever. I will see you guys all in the next episode. Thank you so much for watching. Bye-bye now.